Before the snowfall today, city officials acknowledged the difficult situation ahead and its priorities for route clearings. Public Works is still set on helping JCPS clear those routes for buses, as our Ian Hardwick found today. He is live in the St. Denis neighborhood looking at the road conditions as they develop with round 2. Ian?
Yeah, Brooke, they've maintained about the same since Tuesday when Public Works got ahead of things. I'll let you take a look out the front here, and towards the right, this is Rockford Lane. And as we turn onto this neighborhood street, you can see Clarion Court is one of the lucky few who is able to get things cleared out. But as we make it further along down the street, you'll see as we look over on Greendale Drive, this is what a lot of people are looking at on their neighborhood streets. They're completely iced over, and there's not a lot the city is going to do anything about that. Now, some Metro Council Democrats at a news conference today urged people to be patient. Councilman Andrew Owen said weather like this is rare, so it wouldn't make much sense to put more of the city budget into snow equipment. Councilwoman Tammy Hawkins said people all across the city are dealing with frozen roads and buried cars. Here's what Public Works had to say.
We're coming up on a week of working 24-hour days, and we made the decision to call in our emergency contractor to assist. One of the many, many lessons learned in the last week is the faster that you can get the snow off the ground, the less chance it has to take hold. And our contractor, if you remember from back in the spring, that came in to assist our teams on tornado cleanup, they will be running routes primarily on multi-lane roads. So think about your larger, wider roads like Dixie Highway, Shelbyville Road, those routes.
And as you can see here, we're watching a car get out onto the icy roads right now. And with those high traffic roads being patrolled by contractors, the Public Works director there said the department can focus on more of its snow routes and those roads they've promised to clear for JCPS. So if you see a plow coming down a neighborhood road, it's likely a private company doing the clearing, either for a smaller city that pays more taxes or a homeowners association that's paid for the clearing. Live in the St. Denis neighborhood with photojournalist Jessica Farley, I'm Ian Hardwick, WHAS, on your side.
Ian and Jessica, thank you. And take a look at this. All that heavy snow and ice brought down a patio roof at one of our local Centergoss stores Tuesday. You can see caution tape around the collapse at its location on Norris Place in the Highlands. Staff told us this morning a few people were there when that happened. No one was hurt, and there's no impact to business today. They remain open. Well, frustrations are growing in New Albany, with some of you still dealing with snow and ice covered streets from the first round and no response from the city. While city plows have been active on main roads, some of you have told us your neighborhoods are being neglected.
Last time we had a bad snow, they did take care of it, and I was assuming they was going to do it this time because this is the worst winter we had. None.
It is a bit frustrating just to know that the roads still look like this.
There's been quite a few cars that have gotten stuck. Can't get out of your neighborhood, then, you know, that's kind of it's kind of a problem.
New Albany's street department is responsible for clearing the roads. We've called and emailed the department, but have not received a response. A request for comment is still out with the mayor's office as well. The Floyd County Emergency Management Team said it's received calls for help, but they are directing people to the city street department. But you still have time to stock up on supplies with today's snowfall. Music Lumber and Home Center in Bardstown has been serving Nelson County for 80 years. They told us, unsurprisingly, salt shovels and heaters have been flying off the shelves this week. The store stayed open as Sunday's winter storm moved through, and they plan to do the same today.
You probably lose money by being open because, you know, you don't sell as much of the other things that you normally would. But as a service to the community, we feel like we need to be open and help everybody out.
One item the store says many forget about is outdoor faucet covers. They only cost a few bucks and can help prevent the water inside your pipes from freezing. TARC remains suspended service on certain routes through Sunday. You can find the list on WHAS11.com and our news app. That's also where we will send you an alert as the snow begins coming down in your neighborhood. At least 10 deaths are now blamed on the fire disaster in Los Angeles. Crews responded to yet another fire overnight northwest of LA. Nearly 400,000 people are still under evacuation orders or warnings because of the heavy winds that have not let up yet. The devastation hard to comprehend, with nearly 10,000 homes and buildings burned to the ground. ABC's Alex Stone takes us there.
There are almost no words to describe the devastation in Los Angeles County as the wind-driven fires have spread to another area. Across the county, over 10,000 buildings destroyed and the number of dead rising.
Everything that we know and love is gone. Not just this house, my whole city gone, man. The whole thing, like everything, my whole neighborhood, everything that I grew up to love and know is burnt up.
The Kenneth Fire erupting in the San Fernando Valley, forcing evacuations in the West Hills neighborhood.
We are expecting this fire to rapidly spread due to high winds.
All of the major wildfires are in a roughly 25-mile band north of downtown L.A. The Palisades and Eaton fires, the largest, over 9,000 homes, businesses, and other buildings are damaged or destroyed. Early estimates predict $57 billion in damages. Palisades fire still raging overnight after scorching over 19,000 acres, an area the size of Manhattan. Dozens of blocks flattened to smoldering rubble. Only the outlines of homes remain. Residents in Altadena who came back to inspect what was once their neighborhood, shocked.
As you can see, there's nothing left, and I've been here for about an hour and a half, and I don't want to leave. It's home. So I really can't put it into words.
The winds are calming here, and in fact, the red flag fire warnings are expiring later on tonight. But firefighters say that they will be working on these fires for many weeks to come. Alex Stone, ABC News, Altadena, California.